do you guys plan to reimagine your hit songs? Or para maging modern, reimagine?
Simulan ko na. Actually, during performances na kailangan mag-minus one ako, some of my songs have already been arranged to sound more current. Like, my minus one for Next in Line, I had specifically made for myself just last year. So, medyo bago-bago na yung tunog niya, and mangarap ka also, pero medyo matagal na yung mangarap ka eh. I think I need to do a new version na rin. Most of the other songs hindi ko pa natutuunan ng pansin. But Next in Line being my, how do you say that, my signature song, yun yung nauna kong gawin talaga na maging mas modern. Alam, pangit ang word na modern. It makes us sound so archaic. So, ayun.
Fresh. Are you asking for the concert or just in general?
Or like an album or a release?
Na ibang version?
Actually, ako bawal. I cannot release any of my songs because of yung limitations of my contract. We were talking about that the other last week.
Pero sa stage pa
So Cool Ka Lang has been revived very many times. So may mga, if you look on YouTube, there are versions that are newer. The favorite that I like, which is very millennial-y, is the one by Bojo Jam ata. Basta it's very electronica, and the way even the singer that sang it is a young artist ng Viva. Yeah, Pero ako personally, I have not, except he released one in 2009, pero medyo for a Korean novela. So medyo tunog Korean novela siya. Pero yun lang yung for Cool Ka Lang.
In connection to what Lay said, yung mga nagre-remake ng mga kanta, ako, I absolutely love what, ano nga yung pangalan ng anak ni Piolo?
Inigo.
Si Inigo, yeah. He did a version of Next in Line. It was fantastic. So lahat ng mga narinig ko mga i-remake na kanta ko, it was really good.
Ay, kami naman, since active pa yung Color Red, so every time we play our songs, naiiba talaga siya eh. Tapos ngayon yung banda namin, we have a violinist. So tapos ako kasi, minsan depende sa, hindi talaga nakakahon yung areglo namin. Usually it's a long jam. Depende sa feel namin. So, sinyasin na lang yun. Doon naman sa, excited ako about yung release ng vinyl ng first album namin. So, we're going to release, may producer na gusto mong gawin yun. So, basta this year, ma-release yung vinyl version ng first Hunting Sky. So, doon ako excited. But doon sa updating, depende sa kung gaano karami yata yung nainom ko, kung gaano ka-updated yung version ng mga songs namin. Joke.
Sa akin, wala akong masyadong opinion yun dahil tagal na akong walang banda. So,
Manihira, huwag ka malugkot.
Naging competitors din ba kayo nung 90s? Nakaramdam kayo ng sense of competition sa isa't isa?
Cookie, umamin ka. Umamin ka.
Ito ko hindi ko na nalaman ng inuman natin, may ganun ka palang feeling.
Sino ako?
O di sabi mo yung parang yung sinulat niyo yung na, hindi ba sila diba?
Ano yan?
Parang sabi mo yung doon sa... Pero sa amin, ewan, wala eh. Hindi
Oo, umamin ka.
Hindi nga ako aware, wala man boses ko. Wala eh.
Ako na lang magkikwento.
Kasi, ibang tao nagsabi, pero
actually,
towards me personally, wala.
Actually, kami ni Cookie, palagi kaming, I don't know, napipit, no? Kasi the color red, we're prettier than pink. Minsan, si Cookie nalalapitan, di ba, na parang, uy, si Cookie of Prettier Than Pink, or si Cookie kumanta ng Cool Ka Lang, di ba? Tapos ako, palaging nasasabi na Prettier Than Pink, di ba si Cookie Chua yun? Or yung gano'n ba? So, always napapagpalit or
During our heyday, we were sort of fake na competition between After and the Boys. Most people, there were hindi na to na. Layo ng takot namin ni Jet eh. But it was manufactured, actually. Paco and I and Jonathan, magkakumpare kami. We became really close because of yung manufacturing. You're from the media, so you probably know the value of putting one person or one entity against the other to be able to promote that entity nga. So yun yung parang thrust ng management namin during the time. But yun nga, most people would think that magkakaaway, magkalabang kami ng Intro Boys even during the heyday nung mga 1993, 94, ganyan. But no, we really were good friends. Siguro parang para lang maiangat yung isa't isa, pinag-away. It's funny how things turn out.
Even with Geneva, naging close friends kayo?
Yes, we really are good friends also.
Yung mga artista. Parang meron, parang sa amin, kasi kami doon kami sa underground yung, kasi napalinya kami doon sa mga masa underground during our time. Yung grateful nga ako, yung post ko sa Facebook during the first 90s, doon ko lang talaga nakaklose sila eh. As in dati yung image niya sa akin, yung, except for Annie, nakaklose namin talaga because the Makati Konyo,
The Makati Bands.
Tapos kami mga taga-QC na mga...
Yun yung kwento mo yung talagang there was something between the South and yung mga
Oo,
North. Meron yun talaga, yun yung totoo.
Kahit sa mga disco noon eh.
Sa akin may naalala ko, early 90s, wala pa kaming record deal noon. So, nagpapakahirap yung grupo mag-audition sa lahat ng mga club. No? Since nabanggit niya yung Shaky Staff, naalala ko bigla, naging arts venue yun eh.
Correct.
Diba? Naging arts venue sa top. Nag-audition kami, natanggap kami. Tuwa kami, bababaw ng kaligayahan namin, mga bata lang kami nun, uhong. Hindi nalagay na yung pangalan. O-R-I-E. Sabi ko, eto na to, we made it. Ngayon, nag-concert kami, ang daming tao, no? Yung ganda, no? Kasi ganda sa arts venue, taas na stage eh. Meron ngayong nabasag na baso. May natabig siguro ng isang customer. Hindi ko malaman yung kapupan ko kung bakit ko sinabi na, sige, basagin niyo lahat ng baso. Mali yata yung sinabi ko. Binasag nga lahat. Nagbasag nga, tapos nagkagulo sila. Wala pa kaming album nito ha. Pagkatas ng concert, paglabas ko sa pupunta ko sa kotse ko doon sa parking lot, tinatanggal na, si Santi ka, ganit ang kabila.
That really goes to show the power. Sinasabi ko kanina. The power we have over the audience if they are into the performance.